So welcome back. This is Sunday, our fourth musical presentation, our demo at the Timonium Expo. And again, I bring Smokey out online, and he's a lot softer, meaning he's not pulling all over the place. He's still a little fast right here. He's definitely a little worried and wants to be by that gate, but it's getting easier and easier for him to stay connected in his mind and in his body. And Sundance, she's just a champ. She's just fantastic and so reliable. So I'm just going to keep bringing him back and around. Here we go. That was pretty. He did that all on his own. So this is good. He's right with us at the halt and there. That's excellent. So these are all the subtle little changes in ways, you know, all the little characteristics that I'm looking for, you know, however Smokey is acting or responding, I'm going to be watching that, and that's going to tell me where we need to be, where I need to be. So this is great. This is my fourth day, and Sundance is really on me. I don't even need the string to guide her. I'd have to reinforce her a little bit. She's got a lot of go for a horse, a lot of go. So I want to move her around while I keep Smokey moving. And the reason why I ask Smokey to canter is I want to bring his adrenaline up. I want to bring it up, and then when I bring it up and ask him to come back down, that's my barometer. If I ask him to come back down and he stays up there in speed, then I know that he's gone, and she's still going. So I just need everybody to get grounded here. It's really funny how she turns and looks at him like, oh geez, you got to be kidding me. Why is he getting all those loves? But it's really important to bring your horses up and down through transition work. That's a great way to tell emotionally how steady they are, how agile they are. So I'm asking her to turn around because I know the rope's around. That was excellent. She did a great job. And he's staying with me. It's stuck between her tail. I've had that happen many a time. So every time Sundance tosses her head, you guys, that is a stress release. For her, it's a stress release. And she's going to blow her nose, and that's her way of releasing, coming down. So whatever energy she's picking up, whether it's from me or Smokey or combined, that's how she's diffusing it and releasing it. And that's excellent, because if she doesn't do that, it would come out in either a fight or flight mode. And she used to be a fighter, and she would run. I mean, you could not get this horse to stop. You couldn't get her to stop. She'd buck like you wouldn't believe. I've never sat through a bucking horse like I've sat through her bucks. And she can get off of all 4 feet and twist up in the air like you wouldn't believe. You see it when she's running around at Liberty. She's so agile. So, you know, those days are long gone, but believe me, it took a long time to undo what had been done to her before I could get to this place. So that's her way. So I keep Smokey connected a little bit longer this 4th day. And when he can have slow, precise movement, then that tells me he is in control of himself. When he's slow and collected physically, then I know he's more collected in his mind. And that's important. So there's so much to look for in identifying where your horse is, reading where your horse is. What does your horse need to feel more secure? You know, how can you test where you are with your horse without it being dangerous, without losing your horse's mind? And so I'm asking him out and away from the gate, and then to come back and partner up. And it's really interesting, because if I have my little Arab Legend with us, he is glued to Legend more than he is me. And that's getting better, but he doesn't respect Sundance. And she's coming up in the ranks out of the 3 of my horses, Legend, Smokey, and Sundance being the 3rd as far as performance, and he really challenges her. He really wants to keep her down. It's really interesting. Oh, she's such a good mare. What a good girl, taking care of me. That's excellent. I love her. I just honor that so much. That was nice. And he's going to leave again. and that's fine. He'll come back. So it's really great to work with them together and help them be a cohesive partnership. Bring her confidence up, bring his ego down a little bit so he doesn't constantly challenge her, and make it more unified between the three of us so that when we're together, he can start to rely on both of us. So I'm going to push him away from the camera. And, you know, ultimately, maybe, I'm sure next year we will come to this place. I would love to have him right next to me and allow me to get on his back off of Sundance, which we do all the time, but he's, you know, as you can tell, he's a little escalated, and he's just not calm enough. And she goes off beautifully. She goes off at a nice lope. I knew as soon as I got off of her, I could feel her body, you can see it in the camera, that she was ready to go. But she took care of me. This is partnership. This is where, you know, it's not just about her being my partner, but me being her partner. So she took care of me, and boy, did she want to get away and just do her own thing. And that's beautiful. Let her go. Let her do her own thing. It's me respecting who she is and where she needs to be, and expressing that within reason. You know, let's be mindful. Let's be very respectful of safety, responsibility. So she loves to go. There she goes. And Smokey, I'm asking him to come back. There we go. There we go. And you can look at both of the horses' eyes, and they're so different. You know, granted they're different personalities, but Sundance is leaning into me. She's so soft and really enjoying herself. And you can just see how tight and tense Smokey is no matter what. But it's getting better. It's getting better. And, you know, for me, this is important. This is helping him recover and reach his full potential. If he hadn't been so damaged, God, I can only imagine what this horse... And maybe someday we will get to that place where I know what he's like when he feels safe and comfortable. He's amazing. He is amazing. I mean, you're seeing not even half of what he's capable of doing. And it's not with tricks or maneuvers. It's how soft he is and how joined up and how his movement is so precise and controlled. And it is in every step connected with mine, both when I ride and when I'm on the ground. And you're just seeing a glimpse of this horse. Oh, that's beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. A lot of the times that you see my horses separate, I am actually involved in that. I mean, you know, it's my job to be aware of what is going on, and that we are very connected in energy and intention. And when I see one horse getting ready to leave, I'll open that door, allow it, and pull the other one in closer and keep them. And that's how I'm able to keep one and let the other one go. Smoke's real joined up. You saw some really good play. So he's starting to actually, as tight as he was in the beginning of this performance, he's really starting to loosen up his body right now. And I don't know if we missed it or if we'll see where he tosses his head at one point, all cocky in play. And that's gorgeous. I'm just taking my energy down and asking her to come down with me. So now I'm going to see if he'll do his bow, if he's feeling safe enough. Yeah, I do believe so. Let me see if he'll do his rear. And there he goes. Yeah, I love it. That's excellent. He is on me. It's so much fun. You know, when you have horses, not only on the ground that are that connected in movement and in the mind and in the heart, but when you ride like that, you have safety. You have safety. The horse is thinking of you, not of themselves. And that is the truth. And you have to have the mind, and you have to have the soul. You cannot just have the feet. Ah, let's get this beautiful girl moving, because boy, is she gorgeous. And sassy. You know, the ears, it's just beautiful to watch all of that. Well, thank you for watching all 4. I had a blast, and I think my horses enjoyed some of it too. Yep, we're pretty connected and pretty dirty.